Hi, Zoe Triska here with Huffington Post Books. We're at the Michelin booth with Peter Greenberg, author of the Like a Local series. How are you doing today?
I'm doing just fine. How are you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
Just okay? Can I make it better for you?
Probably.
All right, well, then here's how you do it. Do you live here in New York?
Yes, I do.
Are you a local?
Yes, I am.
Then you can help me when I do my next Like a Local book here in New York.
I will. I'm going to, I
you
think.
Really? Okay, cool.
Yeah. What was it like to partner with the famous Michelin guides?
Well, this is the first time Michelin's ever partnered with anybody outside the company, so it was a challenge for me, certainly an honor for me. What we tried to do is to take the Michelin brand and expand it into a way that people could actually relate to it as their own travel experiences.
Yeah.
So most guidebooks, and Michelin I would have to say is an exclusion of that, but most guidebooks are out of date by the time they're published, or they're like glorified brochures. And for me, I wanted to do, when I go to a city for the first time, or even for the 10th time, where do I go? How do I immerse myself in the culture and live like a local? Because that's when you're going to have the most genuine, authentic experience.
I know.
Hence the title of the book series, right? Like a Local. So where do I go first? I go to the local fire department. Why? Those guys have been in everybody's house. They've been in everybody's restaurant. They know where to go. They also know where not to go. I don't talk to the general managers. I talk to the maids. I talk to people who actually live in the neighborhoods and live in the communities, and that's where I'm going to get my best information. And that's what I do.
How do you find local experiences before and while you're visiting a new place?
Well, as I said, one of the things you do, you check out with the fire department, you check out with the maids, you check out with the taxi drivers, although taxi drivers you have to be careful about, because a lot of times they want to steer you to a place where they get a kickback. So look at somebody who doesn't have an agenda, right? Now, I'm not opposed to hotel concierges to get me theater tickets, but they may not be the first place I go to ask for restaurant reservations, because I want to go where the locals go, in the neighborhoods.
Right.
And that's what you do. You use your hotel as a hub, and maybe you have dinner there one night because you're at the hotel and you're tired. Then get out of the hotel. Use the hotel as the enabler to get you out to the other places you want to go.
What are the last 5 places you've been?
I can tell you the last 5 places I've been: Buenos Aires, Turks and Caicos, Bangkok, Shanghai, and Tokyo. I came here last night from Tokyo, and I leave in 5 hours for the Middle East.
That is insane.
And I'm only 19.
Tell me what to do in Buenos Aires, because I almost went there and I really am dying to know where I need to go.
Buenos Aires is cutting edge. It's the best. First of all, it's one of the last remaining great bargains for the US dollar. I mean, a cab ride from the airport is like $6. Try that from Kennedy sometime. I go twice a year. I go there just to do my Christmas shopping.
Oh my God.
And then if you go to Western Argentina, which is about an hour-and-a-half flight from Buenos Aires, you're in Mendoza. That's wine country. 880 wineries that make Napa Valley look like Ding Dong School. I mean, ridiculous. It's unbelievable.
Sounds like a good afternoon.
Well, you know what? How about a good week? Argentinians actually love wine, so they're actually making it for themselves. 70% of the wine made in Argentina is consumed there. You know they love their wine. Why wouldn't you want to go to a place that loves their wine?
So you're going to the Middle East next, right? What are you going to do? I mean, are you going to check out the fire department? Is that your...
No, this is not part of the Like a Local series. Actually, I do a series for PBS, for public television, called The Royal Tour, where I go to individual heads of state, and I get them to give me 5 or 6 days of their schedule completely free, and then for the next 6 days, they're my personal tour guide to the country for a 1-hour television special. So starting tomorrow, we're going to be with Benjamin Netanyahu for 6 days. He's my tour guide for Israel.
That's really
We've
insane.
also done the King of Jordan. We've also done the Prime Ministers of New Zealand and Jamaica, the Presidents of Peru and Mexico. It's part of a long series. And believe me, in our research to do this, you better believe we check the locals, because we want to go where they live. We don't want to just go to the iconic monuments. Anybody can see the Eiffel Tower in Paris. That's not what this is all about.
What is the one place you'd recommend? Let's say someone hasn't even left the United States. Where would you recommend they go first outside of this country?
Outside of the country, if they've never left the United States? Well, here's the problem. What's the #1 popular destination for people leaving the United States? You know where it is? It's France. Now, you know why
That was my first one.
It is. See? You know why it's France? Because you're all failed art history majors. You all I studied the painting in school. I better go see it once, okay? Be a little bit more creative. Right now, you want to follow where the US dollar is strong, where your comfort level will be okay. Buenos Aires is certainly one choice. Another choice would be Asia. I mean, right now, I'm a huge fan of Thailand. I'm a huge fan of Hong Kong. And then, of course, there's the South Pacific. If you want to go outside the United States for the first time, Australia, New Zealand, great choices. First of all, they speak the language.
Yeah.
Second of all, they have a sense of humor, very important, right? And third of all, get a map. realize all the different kinds of topography, all the different kinds of culture, all the different kinds of music, food you can experience in those places. It's amazing.
That sounds amazing.
It
Thank
is
you
amazing.
so much for your time.